Wholeness, everybody, welcome. Do enter. We're going to go into an oracle card for the month of May. It is my birthday month. If you hear dreaming in the background, it is Pup Pup. She's lying in her bed and she's currently started some sort of epic astral travel. So if you hear that grumbling, she's busy in the astral. I'm taking that as a good sign. If you notice my tongue, I've stained it orange with turmeric. Too much turmeric, I must admit, but it'll do no harm, only good. So thank you for bearing with me. It's another installment on my channel, so I'm getting there. I'm working on it. I am but one woman with infinite purpose. So I do find myself working on lots of different things, but I do thank you and give absolute love and gratitude for those that hang in there with me and wait for any installments that are put out there. Welcome to anybody that is new. I appreciate you all, sending you all much love. So I pulled a card. This is from the Oracle deck. I love this deck. It's really pretty. It's watercolory, and we've got the ancient ones. Number one. It couldn't be a more apt card. So this one, it speaks to, look at the feathers on this ancestor, and that speaks to, she is like a bird. There's a egg here in the bottom, at the bottom of her, right at the gut part of her, showing the beginning and ending and the connection of the and the anchor points that the ancestors offer. So these are the beings that can often be spoken about, but truly to understand the strength and the power of having a connection with your ancestral line. We're talking when we talk about ancestors, we're talking about infinite, those that have challenged um, existence and have managed to weave their way outside of the construct of time in order that they have a biological, a spiritual connection to those that have come after them within the same holy grail, within that same line. And they are those that have instilled the Easter eggs, the seeds, the knowledge to be found again. And so this card today, I think, speaks to a place that we're in right now, in that the ancestors were talking about you being an anchor point and having a responsibility not only to just talk to your ancestors and learn about them or be around them, but to really delve deeper into your purpose, into the seed that you are, that they cast at some point in which the unraveling has led to you, the being in front of the mirror, you who looks at yourself dead in the eye. And today you can ask yourself, in this time of May, in this time of renewal, in this time of sunshine, in this time of growth, where do I where do I plant my roots? Where do I cast my seed? Where will I be in 10,000 years' time? Where will the things that I left here, that I anchored in, the knowledge, the wisdom, the love, the growth, the deconditioning, all of those things, where will they be rooted? And what will be the fruit of those seeds and those roots that I plant? Where do I want to reach? What do I want to reach? To work with the ancestors, it's asking you to work in conjunction with your ancestors. And in this time, it's about less of the airy fairy and more of the deep down shadow work right now. The decompressing and deconditioning of all that has anchored you into a certain way of thinking, a certain way of acting, a certain way of in a standing, a certain way of communicating, prejudices that we might have. that we all have. We cannot be in this system unless we're living way outside of it, way outside of the conditioning. There is no way that we don't have deconditioning and decompressing to do. And in doing that, we unravel more knowledge and wisdom of the ancestors. The more that we truly submit and release and relax and let go of those things that are fearsome, worrisome. What have you been told to fear? What have you been told to be prejudiced against? This is where shedding those layers, those skins that we've worn, the release and the freedom in that is the invitation of the ancient ones, of those that you can anchor in, i.e., you being the future ancient one, should you challenge the construct of time, should you challenge the construct of prejudice, should you challenge the construct of racism, should you challenge the construct of unfairness. Women, right now, this card speaks to me so deeply for us, for all of you. It speaks so deeply to us being in the face of it. There is a reason that once again we are in this repetitive cycle where they come for the women and they come for the children, because everything else falls so much more easily when the womb, the chamber is challenged and oppressed. In this time of prodding and poking and the causing of real fear because of the type of people that we can be surrounded by and the types of systems that are in charge of us. This is where we see us spiritually and physically. Dig your fingers down into the roots. Feel the roots of a plant. Allow yourself to be infused with your primordial power, your ancient self, a true reflection of your ancient ones in your ancient lines. Going forward to cast seeds that actually are going to be so fruitful. So, and men, I see you really digging down deep into this field that feels more in the quantum in this reading for you, in that in the quantum field, you are being bombarded with all of those things that would hold you into this cycle and therefore hold generations that come after you into this cycle. A lot of you that I'm speaking to, men, right now, that resonate with this, you are surrounded by pressure. It's like a pressure cooker of holding a space of misogyny, of holding a space of having to listen to a lot of misogyny that for the men that I'm speaking to disturbs your spirit deeply. I see you with this card connecting very much in your dream, connecting into that quantum field and feeling those like Odin, but not in the conditioned sense of, oh, just a warrior, a warlord. What is war? He was waging war mostly on himself, in that he wanted to delve deep. He wanted to sacrifice himself on the tree only to have the runes given to him. The runes that would be a communication tool. Again, through sacrifice and submission and an ability to give yourself back to nature in order to shed away anything that is chaining you right now, is that real warrior's journey. And in that reflection, I see you, men who resonate with this, as tree trunks, as great, big, expansive tree trunks that are there to bend, that are there to cast a shadow of protection over those that are around you now and those that come after you. It's a powerful space for us to be in, and it comes with the energy of it being a powerful space. The reason there is such an assault and a repeat of this cycle that we've had so many times before is that it's because the energies are available there. There is a feeling of this tsunami like energetic wave of restoring the space of the woman and what it really feels like to be a woman, a womb that walks with absolute freedom, with absolute uh, uh, autonomy over self. There is a regeneration of it. It's been coming. And that's why this assault's been happening intensively over the last 6 years in particular, because they know the energies are there, they know the connection points are there. And so many things that are being built to continue to chain us and limit and oppress our way of thinking, our way of being, our ability to be at one with one another are the very things that are actually helping to leak through that ancient code through your DNA of wisdom and knowledge, with the added wisdom of how to apply it to the energies that you find yourself in. So, again, the invitation of this card is number one. Be the reflection of the wisdom and knowledge way before these cycles that we've lived in repeatedly have come forward. It's a strange thing that comes through for me with this card too, in that one key that we're missing in order to create a oneness is that we have degressed rather than progressed in the field of the communication from generation to generation. I mentioned on Wayne's show last week with Trina about the nurseries that were in the same buildings as the nursing homes and what a hit it was, how great it was for the residents and how great it was for the babies, the children. That's an ancient thing that is still carried out in many places in this realm today, where the young are in a closer proximity to the portal that they've just come through, to the same portal that the elders are about to transition to. So the thinking is that they both give each other an anchor point in the space that they've been in and the space that they're going to. They both give one another a piece. There's time, or they've only got time for each other. And they've got all of a sudden in that scenario, time again is fooled in that so much can be fitted into the shorter lifespan of the elders and the short-lived lifespan thus far of the youngsters, because they've got none of the extra bullshit, the systemic bullshit to consider or think about, neither of them. So all they've got for one another is time. That's a powerful message that we've lost too much, in that there is so much vitriol and so much division, and we don't give enough time to the division of where those seeds land. In that I have had no idea, even though I'm so intuitive, could feel that what the internet could be, what I still had no idea how it was still managing, even though I was careful, to reach my children in their own home. This thing of the emoji language, it's another language, another way of communicating that the children have in the sequences that they put the same emojis that you and I might use them. in the certain sequence that they do, it creates an equation, a sentence, a meaning, a statement that can be given out for good or bad in an open room, and adults would know nothing about what was being said. Again, good or bad. And there's a lot of vitriol of how youngsters now don't want to do this and they're lazy and they didn't go through what past generations went through. Bullshit! Because we could all make that claim. We need to be open as that, and the loop is what I was getting to there is that it's ironic that we've come so far outside of our natural rhythm, our natural circadian rhythm. We've come so far from the connect with nature, in that the infinite, the ancient ones, those ancestors, are actually just like the nursing home combined with the nursery. Is that the ancestors, the ancient ones, are closer to the generation that's come after us and closer to us. So they are the bridging gap. They are the seed. They are the root. They are the water and the air. Having a connection with the infinite automatically allows you to continuously wash yourself spiritually of the corruption and distortion that is around you. So do this, dig deep, be a part, be a purposeful part of your line. Be the one that can speak to the teenagers in your family or in your vicinity, and the toddlers and the elders. Be those anchor points that your ancestors, your ancient ones, can unlock things, can help you. Not from the other side, but from within you, literally in your Holy Grail, in your DNA code. And in these times of great unrest and great injustices, in these times, these are the times where we get the opportunity, the window that is closing, the window to truly dredge the river, to truly clean the waters. Being connected to the ancient ones brings about ideas. This is, put in practical terms, Japan is brought to mind. It's a culture that I'm deep into, that I'm researching. And they have managed to modernize, it seems, but still keep so much of the ancestral, the ancient knowledge. So they're not felling full trees. They're not doing that to nature. They're not. It seems so far in the research that I'm doing, and they keep themselves quite tight-lipped, and I don't blame them. I think it's one country that really truly did learn a lot of lessons after World War II. But those ancient roots, that reverence for nature, means that they never fell a full tree. They have some of the most ancient trees, I presume. Because of the way that they respect and revere them, they've actually started to, or not started to, they splice a branch and encourage a growth. So look it up, you'll see that there are trees growing on top of tree branches, continuously taking that code forward, but leaving the trunk, the spine, the cord of that DNA of whatever that ancient tree is. So the shoots are continuously able to be taken off while another one is already growing. The trees are so strong there. I would love to go there and just touch the trees one day to see what comes forward for me, like Odin. I would love to strap myself to one of those trees and say, take me to the underworld, show me in illuminated signs the runes that I can use going forward to plant seeds of growth and true seeds of unity, not just with one another, but with everything, with the sea, with the sand, with the forest, with the just with the earth in general, and with people around me, and with animals. What would it give me? So in this card, it's asking us to dig deep, to find ourselves, to find our holy grail, to see what can be birthed forward from within. This code is running through you right now. So join me in lighting a candle, writing on a bay leaf or whatever you have to hand. Your intention, your love, and your gratitude for the gate, the doorway that is always open for you to communicate with the ancient ones, particularly in your biological line. This card has brought me great excitement in what could have been a much more depressing reading for the energies that we're in. Actually, I was wrong. In the darkest shadows, the brightest light shines. It's about bridging very much so. I keep seeing a circuit board where I've taken some copper wire and bypassed the electricity board, so to speak. Haven't done that, don't come for me. To be able to bypass the systems that actually we see are crumbling, and they're crumbling at the hands of those that would wish us harm. But what good can we bring out of this? What good can we draw out of this? How can we heal, help to facilitate the healing and rebalancing of our youth? How do we rectify that, the damage of our forgetfulness of the ancient ones? And we have a choice for those that resonate with this card, in that you can be an ancient one in 10,000 years plus time, an infinite one, but it's not automatic. It's not all of us are able to defy time, to defy the construct of time, particularly that we're under, to be able to go outside of that loop where there is far less control or freedom, let's say, or of where we end up. And there are many, of course, that go back to dust, stardust, and that's okay. But if this resonates with you, I know you have the capabilities to tie yourself to the metaphoric tree and allow the imagery, the messaging to come forward, to be infused into your being. So I'm so excited to hear about the journey that you take, for those that choose to take it, to light a candle, to write your intentions, to write your gratitude and love, your openness. I'm excited to hear about those that are able to do this and feel the release, that if I could put it in a bottle, that would be a medicine for everybody. I would, but of course I can't because it has to come from within. You have to open that door from within. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Pup's still dreaming. She's still going. Look at that though. A puppy in the astral realm. Every animal I have dreams. I meet so many people who struggle to remember their dreams or even go into their dreams. They haven't got the excess layers of stuff that really actually is just made up by us. By a few, actually. And they just go, they just drift into it. And there she is, she's doing some work in the astral realm. I think that's amazing. And they are the messengers of and the reflection of where we've been and where we can be again. And have all of our youth dream and not be afraid of what they might dream of. This is deep. Mwah. Happy May. Love you all. Wholeness. Like, share, subscribe. Do all of those things that help me out. Copy the link, even if you don't end up posting it anywhere. Apparently, that helps feed the algorithm in order to help put me up there a little bit more. I appreciate you all. Check out my website. The link will be down below. I appreciate any purchases on there. I'm walking in abundance. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And I put that all on you too, should you accept it. May you walk in abundance. May you feel connected and whole. May this May bring a spring in your step